Aloha! Coming to you from the big island of Hawaii. As you can see, my lovely partner Kay is not here, but taking her place are 4 of my lovely, gorgeous nieces who live on the big island. Say hi, ladies. Hi. So we thought a great idea, since I've been here in Hawaii for 10 days almost. I thought I would bring you the best of the best things to do on the big island of Hawaii. And who better than to say what the best is than people that live here. Locals. Right, guys? Locals. So I'm going to let these awesome ladies share with you their number one thing that they like to do on the big island of Hawaii. So possibly on your next trip here, which I think is really the best island. Everyone, it's underrated, right?
It is.
Yes,
Definitely.
Everyone goes to Maui or Oahu. I'm missing out. There's so much to do here. So we'll start with Lucy. Lucy, what is your favorite thing to do on the big island of Hawaii?
My favorite thing to do is the rope swing at Pololu.
Pololu is one of the valleys here on the island, right? And it's also backed by Pololu Beach, which is what color sand? Black sand beach, which we don't find in Southern California. And we hiked down there. It's a short hike. It's like a mile, less than a mile. And we found this awesome rope swing hanging in the trees, and it was so much fun. Okay, so Lucy's favorite thing, you got to hike down the trail to Pololu Beach and Valley and find the rope swing. All right, Bria.
Okay. The best thing, in my opinion, is you have to go to Spencer Beach. It's like near Spencer's National Park, and then you just like hike a little bit, and it is the prettiest beach, and the water is so warm, it's so nice.
Let's hike a little bit.
Like
It's
a quarter
probably-
mile,
yeah.
A quarter mile.
or
That's
like half a
doable.
mile. It's not long.
Yeah.
It's not even
I have not even been to Spencer Beach.
You need to
we
go
should go.
tomorrow.
Okay, we have to go. I have 1.5 days left here.
Yeah,
I just feel like I gotta squeeze it all
great.
in. Okay, Spencer
You should
Beach.
just go to 5 more beaches.
5 more beaches in a day and a half. Perfect. We totally can fit that in. Okay, so if we're going by age, Anna, what is your favorite thing?
My favorite thing is Annie's. It's like a restaurant, and then also Gypsy Gelato.
Which happens to be next door.
Yes.
And that's actually the first place my brother took us when we landed on the island. He took us to Annie's because we were starving because the freaking airlines don't feed you anymore. I digress. But Annie's, it's grass-fed beef, so super delicious. Those hamburgers are just
Amazing.
so good.
Oh,
the onion rings.
The onion
rings.
Yes.
Yes.
Onion rings
The
for sure.
onion
And then Gypsy Gelato, they have super unique flavors. They have a tom kha gai flavor, just lemongrass and a little bit spicy. What's your favorite flavor? Oh, Anna is gluten-free, so
Yes.
they have vegan flavors.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite?
I like vegan chocolate.
Vegan chocolate. Oh, can't go wrong with
That's
chocolate
good.
peanut butter.
Yeah.
You really can't. Okay,
Okay.
Cozy.
So my number one thing to do on the Big Island is to drive to the top of Mauna Kea. It's the tallest mountain in the world. Not the highest, because that's Mount Everest, but the tallest from base to summit.
Because you start at sea
Because
level.
you start below the ocean.
below sea level.
Yeah. But it is pretty high, and you do have to stop halfway up to acclimate, which is important because I've been up there twice. I don't do good with altitude stuff, and I was a little bit loopy, but that just made it even funner, you know?
That adds to the experience, if
to
anything.
joy.
Yeah, but it's just gorgeous, especially if you go up early in the morning and watch the sunrise, or in the evening and watch the sunset. And you just watch it set into this ocean of clouds because you're above all the clouds. So that's pretty dope.
That's something that's crazy about the Big Island is like it's blazing hot and sunny at the beach, and you like look at Mauna Kea and there's snow on top, and it's not that far. I mean, you could drive from the beach to there,
In like an hour.
and like ski. It's nuts. And there's like, isn't there an observatory up there?
Yeah, there's also an observatory where they do a lot of like astronomy stuff.
Yeah. I have to reserve that for our next trip because we did not pack appropriately for that excursion.
Yes, you do have to dress warmly. It gets
It's
pretty
cold. Okay, so last and least, because I am the tourist, like, and I'm the oldest of the group and the ugliest.
Oh, whatever.
Not even.
Not.
Anyway, one of the very favorite things we did this week was we got up early. Okay, that's not my favorite thing. Getting up the early part was not, but I really appreciated it later. And we hiked down to the Captain Cook Monument and snorkeled. And it was like mind-blowing. It is like an aquarium. Like no aquarium you've ever seen. It's like the most amazing snorkeling, like kicks any snorkeling on Oahu's butt, like 10 times over. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to come right out and say it. Like, incredible. And the great part about going early in the morning is we had it, like, practically to ourselves. Mm-hmm. So you're not running into, like, whack tourists who are, like, kicking their fins in your face and, like, running into, like, people that are can't figure out their kayaks and... Because later in the day, like, big tour groups come in by boat. It's a little hard it's not super accessible, which, like, I think that's what makes it great. Mm. But it's super rewarding, like, the hike down. It's like 2 miles down and then 2 miles back up. So it's rewarding to go early in the morning because you have it to yourself. And number 2, you want to hike back up before, like, the surface of the sun hits, like, because it is a very exposed hike and the sun is just like mercilessly beating down on you. So coming off the black lava rock, like backdraft in your face. It's hot. I'm not gonna lie, it's hot. And we were hiking up at like 9:30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think we did it even earlier and it was hard.
it's a little difficult, but so worth it. So worth it. It was so incredible. And Lucy did it. And Grant, my 4-year-old, did it. I mean, it's not a super easy hike, but it's doable. So I highly recommend that. So anything else you ladies want to add besides come to the Big Island and experience the wonderfulness?
I think that about sums it up. It's the best.
Sums it up.
Yeah.
You really can find anything you want on this island. Like all the climates, all the types of beaches, right? Like sandy, rocky, snorkeling, scuba, everything. Like you just go to the other side of the island and it's raining and it's like sunny as all get out on this side. Great food and even better people, like the nicest people. So come and enjoy and do all these awesome things that we talked about and have a great week. And next week, my partner Kay will be back, sadly, because not sad because Kay will be back. Not sad because of that, but sad because I won't be in Hawaii anymore. I have to go back to reality. Anyway, have a great week and plan your next visit to the Big Island of Hawaii. Bye, guys.
Bye.